Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Tennis star Coco Gauff looks unrecognizable after trading sneakers for cowboy boots at Beyoncé concert. Tennis star Coco Gauff switched up her signature style and opted for something bold for Beyoncé's Atlanta concert. The two-time Grand Slam winner was in full fangirl mode as she unveiled her inner Beehive, a term used to describe the music icon's fandom, and showcased her ride-or-die energy for the queen herself. The award-winning singer was greeted by roaring fans who filled the Mercedes-Benz Stadium with their excitement for Cowboy Carter and the Rodeo Chitlin Circuit Tour. Gauff, who was among the buzzing crowd, celebrated the moment by channeling her inner cowgirl. On Instagram, she posted a series of highlights from the much-talked-about concert. From a brief onstage glimpse to meeting Beyoncé's mother, Tina Knowles, she shared moments that captured the night's unforgettable energy. The after-concert highlights wouldn't be complete without an outfit reveal. And of course, hers definitely didn't go unnoticed. The 2025 French Open winner stepped out of her comfort zone and showed major fan love by sporting a cowboy look, a nod to Beyoncé. Veering away from her colorful on-court sets, Gauff's concert outfit featured a mix of Western flair and glam as she opted for a vintage-looking brown sleeveless romper and added a studded belt for an edgy finish. The 21-year-old dazzled with her glowing skin, which perfectly complemented her outfit. Lastly, the tennis star styled the look with a suede cowboy hat with studded star details and swapped her sneakers for cowboy boots. The comment section was flooded with fans and followers hyping her cowgirl look. "Okay, diva," one wrote. "Coco, you served a different kind of cowgirl," a follower noted. "That's one pretty cowgirl," a third commenter remarked. "Issa bust down cowgirl," another said. A fan lightheartedly recommended bringing this style to the court, saying it suits her perfectly. "Okay, we need you to wear this to the US Open. 'Cause she's gonna slay on and off the court every single time," a social media user chimed in. Besides seeing the single ladies' hitmaker's jaw-dropping performance, the concert became memorable to her after personally meeting Tina Knowles up close. In a post on X, she revealed that she was too stunned and was literally shaking after their encounter. It was a balmy summer evening in Houston, Texas, the kind that clung to your skin with humidity and hummed with excitement. The stage was set for one of Beyoncé's most anticipated tour stops, and the crowd outside the stadium was a dazzling display of sequins, cowboy hats, and Southern fried glam. But in the middle of this Texan spectacle, one attendee stood out, not just for her look, but for who she was. Coco Gauff, America's tennis darling and reigning US Open champion, was unrecognizable. The same athlete who had sprinted across courts in high-tech sneakers and signature Nike gear just weeks ago had transformed into a full-blown rodeo queen. Her hair was braided into long golden twists adorned with rhinestone clips. A jeweled cowboy hat tilted stylishly atop her head. Her custom leather vest shimmered with Beyoncé's initials etched in silver studs, and her cowboy boots, yes, actual boots, clinked softly with every step. No rackets, no wristbands, just raw Southern sass and sparkle. "Who is that?" The reactions on social media were immediate and explosive. A fan video went viral within minutes. In it, Gauff could be seen two-stepping with fans in the VIP section, her boots stomping with perfect athletic rhythm. Her look was so dramatically different that the caption on the video read, "Who is that?" Someone said Coco Gauff, and I screamed. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram lit up like the 4th of July. Sports reporters, lifestyle bloggers, even country music accounts shared her photo with captions like, "Coco Gauff, from Grand Slams to Glam Slams cowboy hat face collision. Y'all, Coco traded sneakers for Spurs, and I am here for it." This Beyoncé concert just became a fashion event thanks to Coco. It wasn't just the look, it was the vibe. Coco was grinning from ear to ear, free, expressive, and having the time of her life. The Beyoncé connection. It turns out Coco Gauff had been planning this transformation for weeks. In a backstage interview before the concert, she revealed, "Beyoncé's Renaissance tour is more than a concert, it's an experience. I wanted to show up not just as Coco the tennis player, but as Coco the woman, the fan, the artist at heart." And what better way to do that than to dive headfirst into Beyoncé's new country renaissance aesthetic, a fusion of Southern roots, black cowgirl heritage, and unapologetic glam. I grew up listening to Beyoncé, Coco said. She's always inspired me to embrace every side of myself. As a black girl in a predominantly white sport, I often felt like I had to fit a certain mold. But Bey shows us that you can be fierce, fabulous, athletic, emotional, soft, powerful, all of it. So tonight, I'm claiming all those parts of myself. In rhinestones. The tennis world applauded her. Serena Williams posted a heart eyes emoji on Instagram. Naomi Osaka reposted Coco's look with the caption, "Country Queen fire, fire, fired." Even Venus Williams commented, "Y'all, she did not come to play. Except maybe the fiddle." The hidden message behind the outfit. Coco's transformation wasn't just fashion-forward, it was cultural. By donning a rhinestone-studded cowboy ensemble, she was tapping into the growing movement of black women reclaiming their space in country and Western heritage, a genre and aesthetic long dominated by white narratives. The influence of Beyoncé's pivot toward country in her latest album had reawakened conversations about the black roots of country music. From banjos to ballads, much of what is now labeled country can be traced back to African-American musical traditions. So Coco's appearance wasn't just stylistic, it was symbolic. "I wanted to celebrate the duality of where I come from," she said in a post-concert Instagram story. "I'm a girl from Florida who loves trap beats, but also knows every word to Dolly Parton's Jolene. It's 2025, why can't I be both?" Fans react. The tennis community loved it. But the country music crowd? Surprisingly, they were just as enthusiastic. A country fan tweeted, "Didn't know who Coco Gauff was before tonight, but if she drops a single, I'm buying it." Another user wrote, "I love this crossover. Coco Gauff just brought me back to tennis." Country artist Mickey Guyton, a pioneer for black women in country music, called Coco's look a cultural moment. But it wasn't all glitz and Instagram filters. One young girl, 13-year-old Kelsey from Nashville, posted a video in her bedroom wearing a knockoff version of Coco's look. "I saw Coco Gauff in boots and decided I could wear mine to tennis practice tomorrow. Who says you can't serve aces and wear fringe?" The video was retweeted by Coco herself, who wrote, "Yes, you can, Kelsey. Fringe and forehands, baby." Coco's renaissance. Since bursting onto the scene at age 15, Coco Gauff has been known for her fire on court and grace under pressure. But this version of Coco, bold, fashion-forward, and culturally aware, signals a renaissance of her own. Post-Wimbledon, many speculated Gauff might lie low and recalibrate. Instead, she's embraced visibility with flair. Fashion magazines have taken notice. Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour reportedly said Coco's country couture look was the most refreshing blend of sport and style since Serena's catsuit. Meanwhile, Coco is already teasing new off-court ventures. In a recent interview, she hinted at launching a Western-inspired activewear line designed for both comfort and flair. "Something you can wear to a rodeo or a warm-up set." She laughed. What's next? After her Texas transformation, Coco flew to California to begin training for the upcoming U.S. hardcourt season. But even in practice, she's keeping a bit of that country flair. Fans spotted her in Calpern compression shorts and a visor with embroidered horseshoes. Reporters asked if this cowgirl chapter was permanent. Coco smiled and said, "I don't know about permanent, but I've learned something from this. You don't always have to fit into the world. Sometimes, you can just lasso it and make it yours." She winked. Plus, boots are actually super comfortable. Epilogue, a moment bigger than fashion. Coco Gauff's cowboy boot moment was more than a costume change. It was a declaration of identity, a celebration of culture, and an invitation for young athletes to live fully, even outside the confines of their sport. She reminded fans, followers, and fellow athletes that reinvention isn't just allowed, it's powerful. On the court, she's a warrior. Off the court, she's a visionary. And whether she's wearing Air Jordans or alligator boots, Coco Gauff is serving something far bigger than aces. She's serving the future.